So you're walking away from something, um, not burning bridges, but more like breaking the bridge. And you're not even looking forward, so you do not know where you're going to, right? So you're moving forward, unaware of the direction, unaware whether you're going to fall or survive the fall, get lost, or not. So you have no clue of the direction. Um, guess who's leading you there? The mustard devil. Um, now look at it this way: the way, the way this break, right, is happening, the way you're living things in the past, right, is directly connected to the frequency of the people who gossip about you, right, or judge you, being shown their true self, right? So you moving away from people equals those people seeing themselves who they really are. Okay, so one thing is like, are they actually going to see it or not, realize it or not? That's one thing, but that's the whole scenario that we're dealing with here. So the staging of it is like you're moving away, and that will trigger the people who you're moving away from to see their oopses. Whether they're going to see it or not, it's not up to you. Well, they're not going to see it. Most of them, all of them. No, most of them are not going to see it, and they're going to go into a state of self-pity. So it's one of those states of I'm going to run from the truth, right? Because it's the demons and the dad and the evil chasing me. It's not me, and that evil and the demons are not of me, and they're not connected to me. So basically, not realizing jack shit. Some, very few, maybe actually one person in your life will realize it, where they would actually gain the consciousness, expansion of the consciousness from this experience of you separating from them. So this is good. I mean, we saved one person, right? This is good. You are to be presented in front of, guys, in front of a court. It has to do with some kind of disloyalty for some, right? A gossip for others, because there's many of us here, right? So listening to it, so it can. This reading is not just personal for one person. It has to do with radical differences. So like duality, never integrated. So like two people, right? They're different, and when two people come together, they must integrate into one, right? So that's a lot of people. So for example, I am a father, a mother, a daughter, and a son, right? So there's four of me, not Trinity, but four of me, fine. Like we can do Trinity. We can do father, mother, and a child, right? No gender, just a child. Trinity. So another person, father, mother, and a child, needs to integrate with your father, mother, and the child. Now, if they don't integrate with you, and then there's a division, and this relationship is never going to happen. So some of you here are either going through, going to go through a breakup or a divorce. So there's nothing, I just have to tell you, nothing. I know it sounds terrifying, and I know it feels terrifying, but it's really not. It's like one thing ending, another beginning. But since you don't see the beginning until the thing actually ends, because that's how it works, you will never see the beginning enter or start in your life until the end is complete. So the end is happening of the relationship that you are in. I just want you to know that. This is an end. Complete end. There is no return, because the conflict is too severe, and conflict is within yourself. So this conflict that is between you and your partner, right, is so strong and so violent in terms of spiritual, psychological trauma that you are in conflict with yourself. So you are arguing with yourself at all times. You're really, really worried about finances. And what I have here is that the finances will come as soon as you're alone. Okay, so listen very, very carefully. Anyone of you who's listening who has problems with finances, because this reading cannot relate to everyone, at least all of it, right? So in terms of the financial aspect, who is suffering with it, the reason is the connection with the person. So as long as you are with this person, the shit is not going to fly high. So if you are alone, though, the finances are going to flow to you. But as long as you are with this person, the finances are drained from you. So basically, you get money, and then the car breaks down. You get money, and the flat tire. You get money, and I don't know, toilet floods up, and all that shit. Nurture your inner child. So look at it this way. They're asking you to take care of your inner child. In what way? Tend to it. Tend to your girl inside of you. Tend to your boy inside of you, right? Tend to your inner child. Do not force yourself to be a grown-up. Instead, nurture that child inside of you. Feed the child. Care for the child. Do not deprive the child. So it's like basically take care of the child. Do not deprive the child. Do not feed off of the child. So what's asked of you right now is that you do not diminish yourself. to raise others. You do not, or validate others. You do not disregard yourself completely to give space to others. What's asked of you is to give space to yourself, to have respect and cherish yourself, to care for yourself. And yourself, in this case, is your inner child, like your little girl that you were, your little boy that you were, that was not tended to, that they were supposed to when you were growing up, like so. Shower that child with love, care, magic, beauty, all kinds of, sing to that child the songs of love and hope. Give the child hope, and then merge one with the child. And what I mean merge one with the child, so there's a child inside of you, right? And you must become a child in your mind. And then you must connect with that child through your mind to yourself. Because within yourself, there's a child. And your mind must connect to the child. Once you connect with that child, that sacred energy is going to be stimulated. And that sacred energy is the sexual energy. And, okay, so this might sound really confusing and odd, because we're in America and everything's fucking crazy here. But what I'm trying to say is this. You need to downplay the sexuality, right? The sexuality and the connection within the relationship to a childlike state, to a play-like state. So it needs to be separated from this grown state of understanding of what relationship, be it carnal, or mental, or spiritual, be. It needs to be flowing inside of you as the child would, unknowing and curious. Lack of expectations, lack of knowledge, acceptance of lack of knowledge. What is acceptance of lack of knowledge? Not trying to state your opinion all the time, which I need to learn myself. But a free flow, right? Only child can free flow. So you must free flow your sexual energy, and that is what is asked of you right now. So care for your child. Don't deprive your child of anything. What else are we doing here? In terms of studies, right? So whatever you're learning, so let's say you're evolving to a different level, you're learning something. Here we have something spiritual, esoteric, right? Let's put it this way. Let's apply this word. Some esoteric knowledge, right? And you're expanding on that knowledge. So you know a lot, right, already, but you're expanding on it, so that means you're growing. And as you're growing, you're going to be getting to the state of weaving your fate. What does that mean? So that means mind over matter. That means I am conscious and aware of this being this, and I am conscious and aware that this being this is my thought. So I'm also conscious and aware that I can raise myself above this thought. So you're understanding that you can raise above your thoughts and manipulate your thoughts into action. So create things by thinking, right? That is where you're going into. But the way you have to go into is you need to gather all your strength, and it feels like presently it's going to be like the fight. So what I'm seeing here is that the prevention of movement. So either you might have the obstacles around you, or in other words, better put, surrounding you in the form of friends, relatives, partners, other people, right? Other individuals. You need to cut through them. But the way you cut through them is like this, like not even having a back thought of the person's going to get hurt. Because, give me a second. Yeah. Because when you enter this level of weaving your own fate, right, of being able to create the reality, you're going to affect things around you. If you are to affect things around you, unfortunately, you must bypass the structural thinking and beliefs within your life. And the way you're bypassing them, the way you're asked to bypass them right now, is with a sword. So it's like you're going in to the battle, you're just cutting everything out. That is, so for example, you said something, someone said one word to you, that is negative, cut them. That's what they're saying. They're not saying wait and listen, they're saying cut immediately. So cut immediately, because this present path that you're on is moving you forward to a new place. And what is accompanying this movement, right? What's triggering this movement is frustration due to judgment. Now, what happens to us when we're faced with judgment? We naturally try to validate ourselves, or we either raise above a person and beat them over the head, or we lower ourselves below our capacity and lay as a mat for them to walk on. Now, they're saying both of those options are a no-no for you. For you, exactly, about you. Get up on your feet. You need to change completely. You need to cut. And by cut, I mean, don't even interact. Just cut. Because you're moving into new reality, yet unknown to you. There you have it.